Good day, everyone. Welcome to our video presentation.
So today, we're going to talk about the three topics in general mathematics in first quarter. So first is function,
Second is relation.
And third is logarithmic functions. So, without further ado, let's start discussing about it.
In this video presentation, you will learn about various topics about general mathematics in grade 11. First is the meaning of a relation. Second is different types of correspondence of a relation. Second is the meaning of functions. Fourth is the solving of functions. Fifth is the logarithmic function. And last is the expression to logarithmic form. So now, let's start with the first topic, the relation.
what is a relation? A relation is a set of objects such as numbers grouped together which may or may not represent a pattern in simply a set of pairs arranged in an orderly manner. There are a few types of correspondence in relation. First is one-to-one correspondence. One-to-one correspondence is each value of the independent variable is unique and is associated with a unique of dependent variable. Second is many-to-one correspondence. Many-to-one correspondence is a two or more of x are associated with the same value of y.
One-to-many correspondence.
Some value of x are associated with more than one value of y. Many-to-many correspondence. Some values of both x and y are associated with more than one value of their counterpart.
And now, let's move on to the meaning and solving of functions.
Are you guys familiar with function? A function is a special kind of relation in which no two distinct ordered pairs have the same first elements. In an equation with two variables, x and y, the variable y may be expressed as f of x, if every value of x corresponds to a single value of y.
What is table of values?
The value that it takes in this is called the input or independent variable, while the corresponding value that it produces is the output or dependent variable. So the first example in this function is, in the table of values, x is equals to negative 2, negative 1, 0, 1, and 2. So number 1 is, f of x is equals to negative x cubed plus 2x squared minus x plus 3. So the next thing that we're going to do is to substitute negative 2 in x variable. So f of negative 2 is equals to negative times negative 2 cubed plus 2 times negative 2 squared minus times negative 2 plus 3. Negative 2 cubed is equals to negative 8 plus 2 negative 2 squared is equals to 4. Negative times negative is equals to positive. Bring down 2 plus 3. Negative times negative 8 is equals to 8. 4 times 2 is equals to 8. Bring down plus 2 and plus 3. So 8 plus 8 plus 2 and plus 3 is equals to 21. So number 2 is f of x is equals to negative x cubed plus 2x squared minus x plus 3. So we need to change negative 1 in x variable. So f of negative 1 is equals to negative times negative 1 cubed plus 2 times negative 1 squared minus times negative 1 plus 3. Negative 1 cubed is equals to negative 1 plus 2. Next is negative 1 squared is equals to positive 1. Negative times negative 1 is equals to positive 1. Bring down plus 3. So negative times negative 1 is equals to positive 1. Plus 2 times 1 is equals to 2. Bring down plus 1 and plus 3. So 1 plus 2 plus 3 and plus 1 is equals to 7. So number 3, f of x is equals to negative x cubed plus 2x squared minus x plus 3. So f of 0 is equals to negative times 0 cubed plus 2 times 0 squared minus times 0 plus 3. So 0 cubed is equals to 0 plus 2 times 0 squared is equals to 0 minus 0 plus 3. Negative times 0 is equals to 0 plus 2 times 0 minus 0 plus 3. So 0 plus 2 is equals to 2. 2 times 0 is equals to 0. Minus 0 is equals to 0. Plus 3 is equals to 3. So the final answer is 3.
For the fourth value of x, which is 1, let's substitute it to the given formula. F of x is equals to negative x cubed plus 2x squared minus x plus 3. The formula will become f of 1 is equals to negative times 1 cubed plus 2 times 1 squared minus 1 plus 3. Now, let's solve the operations. 1 cubed is equals to 1 times negative is equals to negative 1. Bring down 2, then 1 squared is equal to 1, and bring down negative 1 plus 3. Then bring down negative 1, 2 times 1 is equals to 2, and again bring down negative 1 plus 3. Here, we can now combine all the numbers that are given. 1 plus 2 minus 1 plus 3 is equals to 3. And our final answer, if x is equals to 1, is positive 3. And the last value of x is equals to 2. Now, let's substitute it. F of 2 is equals to negative times 2 cubed plus 2 times 2 squared minus 2 plus 3. Let's solve the given operations. 2 cubed is equals to 16 times negative is equal to negative 16. Bring down 2. 2 squared is equal to 4. Negative times positive 2 is equal to negative 2, and bring down positive 3. Then 2 times 4 is equals to positive 8. Now we have negative 16 plus 8 minus 2 plus 3. We can now combine all of them for us to find the value of x if x is equals to 2. And our final answer is f of 2 is equals to 7.
We are now done on the two topics, which are the relation and function. Let me now discuss the third and last topic, which is the logarithmic function.
What is logarithmic function? From the word itself, logarithm. What is logarithm? A logarithm is an exponent. Any exponential expression can be rewritten in logarithmic form. For example, if we have 8 is equal to 2 cubed, then the base is 2, the exponent is 3, and the result is 8. This can be rewritten in logarithmic form as 3 is equal to log base 2 of 8. Notice how the numbers have been rearranged. The subscript on the logarithm is the base. The number on the left side of the equation is the exponent, and the number next to the logarithm is the result, or it is also called the argument of the logarithm.
The exponent of the base will go to the left side, as what we can see on the example given. Then, the base will just remain the same And and before we proceed to the base, we will add equal sign and the logarithmic sign, which is log, L-O-G. The constant 8 will go to the right side. And now, we have the logarithmic function 3 is equals to log base 2 of 8. As easy as that, we can easily rewrite an expression to a logarithmic form, just like my example. Let's try rewriting each of the following in logarithmic form. Item number 1, 25 is equals to 5 squared. Number 2, 64 is equal to 4 cubed. Number 3, 1 is equal to 5 raised to 0. And number 4, 1/4 is equal to 2.
Here are the answers. Let's start with number 1. 2 is equals to log base 5 of 25. The first step is the exponent 2 will go to the left side of the equation, then add an equal sign and the log sign. So now we have 2 is equals to log, then the base will still remain there, and the constant 25 will go to the right side. So now we have 2 is equals to log base of 5, base 5 is equals to 25. And for the number 2, 3 is equals to log base 4 of 64. Again, the exponent 3 will go to the left side, then add an equal sign and the log sign. So we have 3 is equals to log. Then the base or the number 4 will still remain there at the side of log. Then the 64 will go to the right side. Now we have 3 is equals to log base 4 of 64. Number 3, 0 is equals to log base 5 of 1. The exponent 0 will go to the left side, add an equal and the log sign, then the base will just remain there, and the constant term, which is the number 1, will go to the right side. So now we have 0 is equals to log base 5 of 1. And last is negative 2 is equals to log base 2 of 1/4. The exponent negative 2 again will go to the left side, add an equal sign and the log sign. The base will still remain, which is the number 2. Then the constant number, which is the 1/4, will go to the right side. And now we have negative 2 is equal to log base 2 of 1/4.
I think we are now familiar with the logarithmic forms that I have just discussed a while ago. So now let's jump to the logarithmic functions and its solving. First solving is log base 2 of 16. What are we going to do now? First is let's make a formula. How can we make a formula? We will just add x is equals to. That is the addition when it comes to the formula. So now the formula will be x is equal to log base 2 of 16. Then the second step is we will copy the base of the logarithmic function in this situation, which is 2. So copy number 2, copy 2, then raise it to the x power. Equal sign, then just copy 16. Again, as simple as that. Copy first the base, which is 2. Then the x will become its exponent. Then then you will add equal sign as always, and then you will just copy 16. Now, we will think of the base or two numbers that will match each other. Now, how can we actually do that? We can do that by the form of exponential manner or exponential form. 16 can be exponentialized by 2 raised to 4, because 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 is equals to 16. Now, 2 raised to x is equals to 2 raised to 4. The base are both the same, meaning we are now correct on the third step. And if the base is now the same, we will cancel both the base by 2 by dividing both sides by 2. Why? Because our target in here is the exponent. So yung natira na lang yung exponent. The remaining terms now are exponents. X is equals to 4, and our final answer now is x is equal to 4 because it is the simplest answer that we can give. Let's move on to the second example, which is log base 49 of 343. Just like what we did a while ago, we will just copy the step-by-step procedure of the first example. Copy 49 and raise it to the x power. Now we have 49 raised to x, then equal sign, and copy 343. We will think of a number that are the same for their base. How? We will going to make these terms, which are the 49 raised to x and 343 into a exponential form. So the base will depend if the base will depend on what is the same on both sides, and it is 7 raised to 2. And now there is addition in here. We will again make 49 into exponential manner. It will become 7 raised to 2. Then we will multiply the exponent to the x power, because 49 is already has an exponent which is x, and 49 was just simplified to 7 raised to 2, and equal sign 7 raised to 3. 7 raised to 3 is equals to 343. Just like that, we will just think of a number that are the same both sides, then make the terms into a exponential manner for us to perform the steps. Now let's divide both sides by 7 because it is cancelable now. Divide both sides, cancel 7 into both sides. Then 2 times x is equals to 3. Ito lang yung natitira. 2 times x is equals to 2x is equals to 3. Just copy 3. Then again there is what do you call this? A 2 in it on the x. So we will just cancel again both sides by 2 for us to remain the x variable solo. Okay, let's cancel it both sides. Now x, the equation now is, or the answer now is x is equal to 3 halves. Can we simplify 3 halves more? No. So the final answer in here is x is equal to 3 halves.
And that's all, everyone.
We hope you learned something from the topic we have just discussed in this video.
Thank you for watching. Bye!